Right.
Uh, yeah, so I mean, video games, yeah, are a huge part of my life. I'm not sure I'd say it's a bigger part of my life than anime, just because I spend so much time playing, doing anime. But it's hard to say because a lot of my time with video games is spent researching, doing game design work, and playing them. Where it's like, and then because anime, I have Aniview, right? So it's like, does that count as part of my anime? It's like probably, and I spend a lot of time doing Aniview. So, being part of the Aniview and anime community in general, what has been like a big part of it for you?
Um, I don't know. I guess it'd just be like meeting other people that like anime because you instantly have something to talk about. And like if you, I mean, everyone has like movies in common that they've seen and TV shows and everything. But when you get into anime, for some reason, it's really different. It's like you find someone else that likes anime, and all of a sudden you're just talking about like the latest episode of I don't know, Full Metal Alchemist. And I mean, it just anime fans just tend to be more friendlier than someone that watches CSI on TV. So I've just loved that.
Yeah, I can definitely see where you're coming from there, and I think that's partly because everyone watches movies and stuff, so you don't get a general impression of what type of person they are. But anime fans generally have a certain lifestyle to them. Usually they're gamers too. They I wouldn't say they're necessarily geeks. Like there's a lot of anime fans who have like completely normal lives but also just watch anime. But they generally have a demeanor that's similar. Like they're usually introverted at some point in their life. Thing and they're just types of people that are very calm and easy to get along with. And so I don't think I've met a single anime fan that I haven't like gotten a quick connection with thing where it's like obviously I've met people who are fans of movies and TV and whatnot that I haven't gotten along with. So it's just that I don't know. There's a persona behind it, and yeah, definitely makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're definitely really friendly people, but I hate to say like a lot of, or for as many, really friendly, nice anime fans that I've come across, I've also come across, the same amount of like really, really rabid, annoying anime fans that, are just the hardcore otaku that just, they're wearing the Naruto clothes and the headband and they're running around shouting stuff from anime and it's just like, come on, you're giving us, you're making everyone look at anime fans, poorly. We're not all like that, and those ones are always kind of interesting to run into.
Yeah, what's so weird about that for me is that I I know they exist, but I have never actually like gone up to and talked to and like really like gone a conversation with one of those types of people. Like I've gone to conversation with people who are hardcore into anime, like myself. But usually I find they're calm and sometimes really introverted. But I'm used to really introverted people, so it's not a big deal to me. But I've never really got those hyper obnoxious Narutards like around me. Like I know they're out there, but I've never encountered them myself. So
I've ran into plenty of them, and they're actually really hard to talk to because they don't let you talk. I mean, you're just like, oh, so what's going on? And they're just like, blah 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 blah, just talking about something, and they're actually like, yeah, they're hard to talk to, and they're like so I can't really think of the best way to describe them. I mean, you'd have once you ran into them, you'd know what I'm talking about. But they're just they're very aggravating. But I definitely have a lot of stuff outside of anime and video games I like. Like I'm really big into airsofting and I kayak and I canoe and I go to indoor rock gyms. I mean I love camping and hiking. So I definitely I consider myself a geek, but I'm not like a total geek that just stays inside all day, which I mean, if you talk to my friends, there's like, no, 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 you do stay inside all the time. But I do like camping and outdoors and stuff. So I'm not like totally just in front of the TV or computer all the time. So
yeah, it's a weird thing. Like you can just give off different impressions to lots of different people by just what like. If you just happen to talk about geeky stuff a lot, you give off a geeky impression. But if I definitely have friends here who don't know at all that that I'm a huge geek. Like I'll just say that I just go out a lot and whatnot, and people believe me because I do go out a lot. So you can definitely get either side. Yeah, so we are actually over time, so I'm gonna have to edit some of this. But yeah, it's been great talking to you. It's been a great interview. Do you have
yeah.
any questions? Do you have anything you want to plug? Any thing you're working on or anything like that?
Uh, no, I would say that, look for some reviews on my channel, but it's something I've been meaning to do for like the past year that I doubt will ever,
Come
come
to
to
fruition.
fruition. Yeah, but yeah, I've been meaning to get into anime reviewing and video game reviewing, but I'm definitely not the best one for you know, being the entertaining guy who sits in front of a camera and talks about how great this game is or why you should watch this anime. So I'll leave it to the experts like, yourself.
Why, thank you. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but we we try to have fun, try to have something to do with our lives. Yeah. So yeah, it's been great talking to you. I have to awkwardly put in the ending line as usual, and so if you have any questions, comments, or requests, you can send them to aniview@hotmail.com or send us a comment on our YouTube page. You can also contact us at aniviewreviews.com, where we house our full collection of videos and our forums. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.